Alright, so this is amateur hour in our stateroom, and we're going to do a video to help other people with what was helpful to us with our kids on the cruise ship. So our kids are 10, 8, 5, and 3, so that's a lot of gear. So let me show you a few things that were helpful to us that just made it a lot easier with kids. Come on. Magnetic hooks are our friend. We have used them for so many things. I bought, I think, 4 different kinds, and that has been wonderful. One of the things we did that was recommended was we brought a shower curtain and put it on magnetic hooks, so you can actually kind of lock off access to the main bed, which gives everyone a little privacy. It's a great place to change, or if you're wanting to watch a video on your tablet or your phone while the kids are sleeping, because the couch is right here and the bunk beds are in there, but the couch is right here. That it was very helpful. We really liked that. We've got more magnetic hooks here on the wall, which just gave us a lot more storage space, especially if something was damp. We could just hang it up. This is kid stuff, adult stuff, and we were able to just hang it up so that it's dry. You don't want wet things on your floor. One of the things I wish I'd known, but we may do, was that the sheets started really irritating my littlest's face, my 3-year-old. And so we took one of Daddy's shirts and put it on his pillowcase, because the detergent they use is pretty harsh. If I'd known that, I would have brought a couple pillowcases, the most sensitive part being your face, and that would have saved us a little time. As it is, he had to sacrifice one of his shirts. Another thing that was very helpful is kids find it harder to put things in a canvas laundry bag, which is what we normally use. So we just went by the dollar store and got just a real cheap one. It's a lot easier for them to toss it in. If you have something filthy dirty but it's a little damp, you could drape it across the top, but we're on day 6, so it's very full. We brought all our own water bottles, and normally these have a wonderful place to stay along with our sunscreen. This is my very absolute favorite thing I brought. In fact, any long trip we do from now on, I'm going to be bringing it. Just a regular mesh shoe organizer. I specifically brought mesh because it folds up easier than the plastic does. It's pretty durable, and you can see what's in there, so I don't have to guess. But we've got all our sunscreens and bug sprays, aloe, hats, ponchos. There's a hair dryer up here because I don't use it very often. But then I also was able to put all my kids' water bottles and our water bottles straight in here, all out of the way. Usually there's some bathing suits in here, but we've got 4 people at the pool, which is the only reason we can make this video. But this has just been wonderful, and it folds up so small, just a small little square, that it was really worth every bit of space it took up. One of the things I'm not going to show you, but we brought, was a Ziploc bag and a little detergent. Now this was perfect because the day we boarded the ship, within an hour of boarding the ship, one of my kids spilled red Jell-O on my light-colored outfit. So we have a Ziploc bag with some detergent, and we just put it in there. You can zip it up with a little bit of water, leave it to soak, and then we basically just wash that one shirt to keep the stain from setting. We also brought the shout wipes for any stains that we're afraid we're going to set, but that was specifically bad because there was so much red all over me. But that was extremely helpful with the kids. So we're going to move into the bathroom. You're going to see more of these magnetic hooks all over the place. We're using these for our lanyards over here, and we're using them over here for coats. So some of these, this is another kind. This one's a little stronger than the ones holding up the ceiling, and it actually will fit the coats on there quite nicely, keep them out of the way. Everything's nice and organized. One thing I did do, I'm just going to reach in the closet. For the 5-year-old and the 3-year-old, I put all their little outfits in gallon slider bags. So in the morning, all I had to do was pull out a bag and give it to them, and they could get dressed, and they actually matched. And so when I took all these pictures, they were matching out. They were in the outfits that actually matched each other. In the bathroom, there were a couple things that were really worth it. One of them is this laundry hanger. Now, I already owned this, but I threw a couple of them in there, which is perfect because we all wear rash guards and bottoms in our family. So I could put one person's swimsuit here, 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 and here. I could get almost all the swimsuits on one and just hang it up in the bathroom to dry. Saved us a lot of space, just hang it on the towel rack. There's another couple things. We already had hanging toiletry kits, which are great. But one of the things that was really worth the space was this stool. It's a pretty large stool, taller than standard, but it collapses pretty flat. And so I put this in my suitcase. I did bring it, and it's been great for the 5 and 3-year-old to be able to brush their teeth, and it's able to slide right under here, so it's worked out perfectly. I did bring our own hand soap, because if you have small kids and you're used to foaming hand soap and they get the cake soap, they get it under their fingernails and it takes 5 minutes to wash it all out. So that was great. And then this was a lifesaver. This Poo-Pourri, and I bought it on Amazon, but you can also get it at Bed Bath & Beyond, last I checked. But there are 6 of us using a bathroom and going to the buffet every day. I don't think I need to say anymore, but this is worth every cent. And then we have got one more space-saving technique. This is something I did already own, but if you're concerned with space, it's definitely worth it. In the bunk bed area, we have this system that is meant to put all your clothes in and then just collapse into the suitcase, so when you just come hang it up. That wasn't very realistic for us because we pack so much clothes, it won't work that way. But it has this place that's meant for dirty clothes in the bottom, and it actually has little labels. It's really cute. Little labels for your shirts and all that. But we used it, I gave it to my 10-year-old and my 8-year-old are in this room, and they were able to put all of their items into this and keep everything fairly well organized. So I think that's about it. And Lydia, unless you can think of anything else that was super helpful?
I found extra pairs of jammies helpful.
Oh, that's a good point.
Long
Sleeve and short sleeve jammies, you can do very little temperature control in your room. So we made sure to pack 2 kinds. And that detergent came in handy when we sprung a leak on a diaper too. So we've washed 2 things in our little Ziploc bag while we've been here. You definitely don't want to do laundry on the ship. It takes away time from your family. It's very expensive. And on this ship, you don't have any self-serve laundry services. So that's worked fine for us. But for kids, it was just nice to have that if you had a couple really bad things. So I think that's it. I hope that was helpful to someone. Sorry, we really don't do videos, but I really enjoyed a lot of the videos that people did. It was very helpful when we did them, or when we listened to them for our trip. So I hope that was helpful to somebody. And be kind in the comments, because I'm not looking to get bashed for my video quality or anything like that. You guys have a great day.